Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's workout. We're going to do the entire workout today low impact. Low impact does not mean low intensity. It will be low impact, high intensity. You'll need a pair of hand weights. We're going to use 2 hand weights for rounds 1 and 3 and just a single hand weights for rounds 2 and 4. A floor mat for a couple of the moves. Let's get started with our warm up. For 2 minutes, I want you to draw the knees up towards the midsection, pull yourself up through the crown of the head, nice long tall torso, support that awesome posture using a really strong core, so brace the abs, let the abs hold up your torso, roll the shoulders back for 1, 2, and 3, put the arms overhead, pull down, draw the knee up towards the midsection, and I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together like you're pulling something down overhead. Let's warm up the upper and the lower body, engaging the abs, making the core work out the whole time we're doing our routine today. Guys, let's turn it into knee to elbow. You don't need the knee and the elbow to touch, so don't hunch down. Keep that back nice and long and tall. Just bring them down to meet in the middle. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to that pull and a butt kick. So I want you to really try and get that heel up towards the butt, still pulling down, pulling those shoulder blades, squeezing them together. For 3, 2, and 1. Maintain this wide stance. Reach across side to side. Make sure that the booty is back far enough that the knees aren't over the toes. So you're not here. Let that booty go back. Nice long tall torso. For 3, 2, and 1. From here, squat and squeeze, driving up through the heels, squeezing the glutes at the top of the move. Again, knees aren't going forward, booty's going back. For 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, and 1, squeeze. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. Pretty simple. We're going to hold the hand weights. We're going to squat and tap just to one side, and we're going to do it quite quick. We're going to intersperse that with a duck walk. We're going to walk forward for 4 with a bicep curl and back for 4. Just starting with the right, squat and tap for 20 seconds. Here we go. Squat, tap, squat, tap. Let that booty go back. It's low impact, but it's not low intensity. So let's get that pace up. Let that booty go back. Torso is long and flat. Look down, knees are behind toes. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1. Wide stance. Get those feet facing all the way out. We're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4 with an alternating bicep curl. Come low, feet are out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. I'm not stepping very far, just tiny baby steps, but I am low. My knees are pressed back, and I'm trying to get my feet as close to horizontal as possible. 3, 4. Well done, guys. Shake it out. We're going to do squat, tap, the other side, coming low, letting that booty go back, not knees forward. Here we go. Squat, tap. We're going to go at a nice fast pace. If you need to, you can feel free to slow it down. Your workout, your pace. You don't need to keep up with anyone. Or maybe you're going faster than me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Duck walk. Get those feet out as far as you can in terms of being horizontal. Then we're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4. A little duck walk. Here we go. Alternating bicep curls and back. 2, 3, 4. Forward. 3, 4, and back. Stay nice and low. Keep those knees pressed back. We're working the inner thighs. A few more. And back. 2, 3, 4. Rest and watch. Rear deep lunge. Arms come out in front. Pivot forward at the hips. Keep that back foot on the floor, or stand and squeeze with the back leg. Here we go. Deep rear lunge. Pivot forward at the hips. Either keep that back foot on the floor, or stand and squeeze the back leg. Make sure that you've got a slight bend in that front leg and you're not locking it out. 2, 1. On the other side. And make sure I'm doing it on the other leg. So rear lunge, pivot forward at the hips. Keep this back leg on the floor if you like, or stand and squeeze. Here we go. Rear lunge, pivot forward, or squeeze it up. Whichever one you're doing, don't lock out this front leg. If you are elevating this back leg and squeezing it up, don't open the hips. Keep the hips facing the ground. Well done, guys. Rest and watch. You're going to inchworm out to plank. Just your right knee, pull it in, push back to downward facing dog, pull it in again. Stay down there. Inchworm out to plank. Stay here. Right knee, pull it in, push back to downward facing dog, pull the knee in, back to downward facing dog. As you go to downward dog, your right leg is squeezing up. Feel the glute. Engage at the top. Hold plank. Walk back up with inchworm. I'm sorry, I hope I explained that well. Inchworm, pull in, squeeze back, pull in, squeeze back, and then walk back up again. Here we go, inch work. Come down to plank. Left knee, pull it in, squeeze back in downward facing dog, pull it into the chest, squeeze it up to the ceiling. So as you go into downward dog, and that leg comes up, pause and squeeze the glute. Pause and squeeze, one more. Pause and squeeze, back to plank. Inchworm it back up. Guys, hopefully that wasn't too tricky. Rest. Watch with one hand weight. We're going to do around the world to a squat. So this leg is coming up and around to a squat. The arm is doing a semicircle and down at the same time. Here we go. Around the world and squat. Other arm can come out for balance. Make sure you're sitting nice and deep. Booty goes back. Nice half circle with the arm, full circle with the leg. You don't have to do it that high. If you like, you can just hover it a little bit off the ground. Other side. So we're going to do half circle, full circle. Keep it low if you like. Engage the abs. We're working the core every time we stand on one leg. Here we go, around the world and down. We're up to workout number 70 something. So we have to keep getting creative with the moves. 10 seconds. All low impact today, guys. Engage those abs. Bring that leg up as high as you're comfortable over something imaginary. Okay, rest and watch. Around the world, start with a wide stance. Around the world, side lunge with a lateral raise. And just hover this lateral raise until you come into the side lunge. So we're hovering at shoulder height on the arm, over something imaginary and down. Maybe you just want to keep it low. Nice and deep into that side lunge. Let's work out that inner thigh. Work out the booty. Other side. Rest and watch. I completely stuffed that up. Around the world. Sorry. Around the world with a lateral raise and then drop the arm. Sorry about that, guys. You wouldn't think I'd been practicing this 6 times already. Okay, around the world and down. Just resting the arm at shoulder height on the lateral raise. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Keeping with this theme, round the world to rear lunge. Round the world, and it's not until you go into the rear lunge that you're going to do a forward raise with the arm. Here we go. Round the world, forward raise. Other arm can come up for balance. You can keep it low if you like. Just sweep it nice and low. Otherwise, up and over. Forward raise at the end. Working on our balance, working on our core. Switching sides. Really important as we get older too, to maintain our balance, maintain a strong core so that we can keep our mobility. Here we go. Round the world and then a forward raise with the arm. After this, put the hand weight aside, come down into a hand plank. We're going to do a single leg butt pulse. I'll show you what that means. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Okay, hand plank. Just your right leg. Bend the knee. We're just going to pulse it up to the ceiling. If that's too much, drop down. Don't let the back collapse down. Engage the abs. Here we go, up into plank. Pulse it up. Make sure you're engaging those abs so you're not letting that lower back collapse down. Drop the knee to the floor if you need to. Just little pulses. Feel it in the glute. We're working our core, we're working our shoulders, we're working the legs supporting us, and we're working the glute that's doing the pulse. No body part left behind. So, other side, just squeezing little pulses. Get ready, here we go, pulse it up. So just engage it at the top where you feel it. Don't bring it so far down that you lose that engagement. Drop that knee if you need to. When you're ready, pick it back up again. Just little pulses, squeeze it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Well done, guys. Grab a drink, halfway done. Repeating rounds 1 and 2. Grab both hand weights. Remember, hug your hand weights, roll the shoulders back and down, abs up. Sorry, abs engaged, back up tall. Step squat, followed by the duck walk. Here we go. Step squat, nice and quick. Keep that torso nice and long, guys. Engage the abs, no hunching over. You want a nice, long, tall torso from the base of the spine to the tip of the skull. Keep it going. Slow it down if you need to. Go faster than me if you need to. 2, 1. All right, guys, that duck walk. Press those feet out, out, out. Roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4. Little bicep curls. Come nice and low. Here we go. Forward, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Make sure these feet are turned out as far as you can. So they're almost horizontal. Really feeling the effect on the inner thigh. Come on, guys. And back. 2, 3, 4. Well done, guys. Step squat the other way. I'm going to grab a little rest. So make sure that you're not coming forward, booty's going back. Let that torso just naturally pivot forward. Engage the abs. Keep them engaged the whole time. Don't let them flop around. Let's go, 10 seconds. Keep going, guys. Last time we're doing it today. 5 seconds. Nice and deep in that squat. 2, 1. All right, guys, duck walk. Nice and low. Get those feet all the way out there. So turn the toes towards the back of the room. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Stay low. Stay low. Keep the knees pressed back. Yeah, I'm feeling it. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Only a few seconds to go. You've got this. All right, guys, well done. We're going to do that. Nice deep rear lunge. Pivot forward at the hips or rear lunge. Stand and squeeze. Here we go. Rear lunge. Either pivot or rear lunge. Stand and squeeze. Make sure that you're not locking out this front leg. Slight bend in the knee as you straighten it up. If you're losing your balance, keep that back foot on the floor and pivot forward. You're still going to feel the effect, which is hamstring, glute, and quad. Switching sides. So we're going to come down into that deep rear lunge and pivot forward with a flat back. Here we go. Deep lunge, pivot forward. Nice, long, tall torso. If you're lifting that back leg off the floor, squeeze the glute at the top of the move and don't open the hips. Keep the hips facing down towards the ground. 2, 1. All right, guys, we're going to do that inchworm. You're going to come down, inchworm, your right knee, pull it in, press it back, pull it in. Keep doing that until it's time to inchworm back up. Here we go. Inchworm out to plank. Right knee, pull it in, press it up to the ceiling as you go back into downward facing dog. Squeezing that glute. Nice long tall torso the whole time. If it's too much to come up, down, out of inchworm, just stay down here, plank, inchworm back up. Well done, guys. Stay down if you need to, I should have told you. Get ready to inchworm back up. Sometimes if you come up too quickly, you get that blood rush. Get ready. Inchworm down to plank, left knee in, push up to downward dog. As that knee comes up towards the ceiling, squeeze the glute. Knee comes in, push it back for 2, push it back, 1, push it back, come to plank, inchworm, back up to standing. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. Last round. I'm telling you, low impact does not mean low intensity. We are doing around the world squat, semicircle with the arm, full circle with the leg. Here we go, around the world to squat. You can have a little world or you can have a big world. Whatever you're more comfortable doing, Bring the other arm out for balance. Engage those abs. We are working the core. You may not think it, but every time we're standing on one leg. Other side. So make sure, guys, that your knees aren't going forward. Let that butt come far enough back that the knees are over the ankles. Here we go. Around the world. And just let the torso naturally fall forward. It's nice and long and tall from the tip of the skull to the base of the spine. You've got that awesome posture supported by a really hard core. I'm in your house. I'm going to poke you in the tummy. I want to feel it engage. I want to feel it. Tense it up without holding your breath. All right, guys. Round the world, side lunge. So we're hovering with that lateral raise and side lunge. So just let the arm hover out to the side at shoulder height, working that shoulder, working that arm. Other arm comes out for balance. Again, a little world, just a little globe if you like. 2, 1, and done for that leg. Other side. I'm going to catch my breath. Roll the shoulders back and down, pull yourself up. Get ready. Round the world with a lateral raise. Other arm out for balance if you like. Nice and deep in that side lunge, guys. We work inner thigh. As you come out of the side lunge, you're working the booty. You're working the quad. We're working the core. All right, guys. Last little round the world. Round the world. Rear lunge. Front raise with the arm. Here we go. Around the world. Front raise. Other arm comes up for balance. If you like, keep it low to the ground. Doesn't need to be high. If you're losing your balance, tap, swing it around. Probably should have showed you that at the start. Around and down, around and down. Sorry, guys. I definitely should have showed you that at the start. So if you need to, you can just go around and tap before you go around. Here we go. So around the world. I got myself all mixed up now. Around the world, front raise. Around the world, front raise. Engage those abs. Leg can be close to the ground and sweep it around. Leg can tap and sweep it around. Well done, guys. Hand plank. Just your right leg. It's going to come up and squeeze. Drop this knee if you need to. Here we go. Hand plank. Squeeze that booty. Just pulse it. Don't drop down so far that you lose the engagement. It's just little pulses at the top of the move. We're working that glute. We're working the legs supporting us. We're working our shoulders. We're working our back and the core. 2, 1. Other side. So make sure that you're not letting this back collapse down. Support it by engaging the core. Here we go. Up we come. Let's go, guys. So engage that core. If you need to, drop that knee, but don't let that lower back drop down. Keep the abs engaged. All right, guys, come on, squeeze it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. 5 seconds. Squeeze that booty. Let's go. And you are done. Well done, guys. Grab the floor mat. Time for our hard-earned rest. One leg forward. Press through the hip. Breathe into that hip. It's really important that we keep our hips supple and loose so we don't have any hip and back problems. Arm comes up, catch it, breathe into this arm. A lot of lower back problems are caused by tight hips, as I learned the hard way. Arm comes up, reach down the middle of the back, and gently pressing that elbow down, and very gently leaning over to the side of the body. So a good posture, strong core, and keeping your hips flexible. And very important for your lower back. Push back into a hamstring stretch. Flex this foot. Nice long tall back. Leaning forward. Here she comes. Tuck these back toes under. Reaching up to the sky. Either knee on the floor. She just can't help herself. Lay. Hand comes down on the inside of the foot very, very gently. Leaning up. And knee comes back down. Sorry, guys. Switching feet. She was going for a walk. Other knee comes forward. Pressing through this hip. Breathing Arm comes in front of the body, pressing it, reaching up, down the center of your back, reaching over, very gently reaching over, flex his foot, and very gently coming forward. Tuck these back toes under, either keep this knee on the floor or stand, reach up to the ceiling, opening up, don't shrug the shoulders, keep them back and down. Hand comes on the inside of the foot, very gently turning, looking up at the hand, coming back to center, bringing those feet together into a crouch, and very, very slowly unraveling, one vertebrae at a time. Head's the last one to come up. Roll the shoulders back for 1, 2, 3. Big arm circles for 1, 2, 3. Pulling those arms back and down, opening up that chest. Let's quickly do our quads. Keeping the knees close together. Guys, thank you for working out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. You asked for a low impact. There it is. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Comments or suggestions down below. I'll get some more low impact but still high intensity workouts done. Thanks again.